You've made it to Life on the Back Nine, the podcast for those of us who need reading glasses, a retirement plan, and maybe a nap. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Danielle. We're talking real life, real estate, and midlife mayhem. Because apparently, this is what having it all together looks like.
So grab your coffee.
Or your wine.
And let's tee off this week's chaos. Welcome to episode 2. We're downsizing.
Or just getting rid of the kids' junk.
God knows I got some junk. It's not just about selling your house or getting rid of your memories.
It's about getting rid of the 47 boxes of someday stuff that you have laying in the basement or the attic. Kevin might have 57.
I might be a closet hoarder.
Yes, you might.
But I don't like just getting rid of stuff. Because that 1 2x4 that I have set to the side, one of these days I'm going to use it.
So how do you decide what to get rid of? What matters and what doesn't?
So in today's episode, we're going to talk about downsizing, the emotions of downsizing.
Yeah, and what really matters and why letting go doesn't mean getting rid of the past.
So one question we ask is, does the stuff really matter?
We have very different opinions about this.
We do.
I think, well, I should say there was a time that I really did feel like the stuff mattered, but you still do.
Everyone still has the ashtray that your kid made you when they were in 4th grade, even though I don't smoke.
But that stuff does matter. I'll agree that stuff does matter.
But the tools that I use to fix cars that I don't work on,
or the little bench that you used in the garage we no longer have. See? He's not getting rid of that bench no matter what. No matter what.
Someday,
we may have a garage.
A matter of fact, I used it 2 months ago.
For what?
I was doing some stuff in that little room over there that has a bunch of stuff in it. 47 boxes of I don't know.
Stuff. We don't have any storage.
And I didn't feel like standing there to look through the boxes, so I sat on the little bench.
I'm going to sit on it later to get rid of your stuff. Hey, you wanted to keep it.
So we had to start looking at things and see what really matters. So a couple of weeks ago, I really took that to heart, and I went through this closet. And I'm a hobby photographer, love doing video, and I had stuff in there. I'm like, well, what if I need it someday? What if I'm gonna, use that?
We've lived here for 2 years. The stuff was in the back of the closet, has not been touched for 2 years. I don't know. That might be stuff to get rid of.
We've lived here for 4 years.
Oh, whatever. Time flies when you're having fun.
And anyway, I just got rid of that stuff. I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and let me tell you one thing I cannot stand is Facebook Marketplace.
It's my favorite place to shop.
Is it available? Is it available? Is it available? Is it available? Crickets. So anyway, it didn't, it wasn't things that really mattered, things that I didn't touch. I just felt like I was getting rid of stuff that at one point was important to me, and that I was letting go of that. And once I got rid of it, I'm like, I didn't use the stuff in the past 4 years I've been here. In the time we lived in Rochester, I didn't use it. And when I lived in Manchester, it was probably still sitting in that same bag for 3 years prior to that.
Yeah. So,
I'm a closet.
takeaway, if you haven't used it in the last few years, start getting rid of it.
I am a closet hoarder.
Yes, you are. But I have to say, there are some things, I guess it just depends on the time in your life. When I was in my 20s and my mom sold our family home, I was living away and didn't have the opportunity to go through my stuff, and that was super emotional for me. Really bothered me that I didn't get to say yes or no to the things that she got rid of. So, I guess it depends on where you are in life. I try to be respectful of my kids' things and ask 700 times. Do you want this? Do you need this? Can I get rid of this? Okay, the junk removal company's coming to get it tomorrow.
So I remember that box.
Yeah.
And you said, this one's Zach's, this one's Jake's, This one's Sam's.
Oh, yes, because you were my realtor in Salem. The basement was a disaster. And I kept saying, if there's anything you want in there, come and get it.
Did they come and get it? Did they come and get it?
No, they didn't come and get it, but 1-800-JUNK came and got it.
One of these days, Jake is going to come over with the girls and say, hey, Mom, you still got that? You're going to go, nope.
They have the important stuff. I gave them each a bin full of their stuff and let them decide what they wanted to keep, because I still had literally every art project, their first stuffed animal, all of that.
Yeah. Yeah, when I sold my house in Manchester, I really just took my stuff. Catherine wanted to stay in the house, and I wanted to make sure she had what she wanted. Now, my daughter is not like me.
No,
like I said, I'm a closet
like
hoarder.
Me.
She will come over here and throw my stuff away in front of me.
Yeah, a lot of times she'll come in and be like, you guys should really get rid of that.
And I'm like, it's mine. Don't touch it.
But then when she stays here for the weekend to take care of the dogs, I come home, my cabinets are all cleaned out. I don't even care about what's missing. She probably tossed a few things.
You know, I was just about to say that. She's probably throwing away stuff, and I'm like, I don't even know.
I'm going to tell her to hit your closet the next time.
But I'm going to be watching next time. Don't do it.
Oh. Yeah, and then when we bought our first house together in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Loved it. Loved the house.
Yeah, and we got rid of a lot of stuff probably before. My home before that was really small, so when I moved from Salem to Dover, I got rid of a lot of stuff. But
because
then
everything I owned fit in your shed.
Yeah, you didn't have a whole lot of stuff. So moving into Rochester, we didn't have a lot to get rid of. And then even I feel like we weren't in Rochester long before we decided to move back to southern New Hampshire. So every time you move, you kind of get rid of stuff, but
I didn't.
No.
When we moved here, I still had the same things that
We still have Kevin's shirt that he wore in the 80s to play in his band, Serious
wasn't the
Issues.
80s.
Now we know what the serious issues he had.
It was the 90s. So I have this
Can't
shirt.
give it up.
And every weekend we played out, and every weekend I wore this shirt, and it probably doesn't even fit anymore.
Probably not.
But I don't care. It's upstairs, and one of these days there's going to be a Serious Issues reunion, and
you're going to wear that shirt.
I'm going to have to cut
He's
the sides.
Hope it
I'm going to have to cut the sides out of that shirt and fit in it.
Tell them about the new shirt that our church made.
Built different?
Mm-hmm. Looks a lot like the one you...
It does, but it hasn't come in yet. I ordered it a month and a half ago.
Yeah, he was so excited about these new shirts that our church had made.
Just like my old one stuff. It doesn't say Jack Daniels on it. It says built different.
Yeah. And he's built different too.
I am built.
So he bought a bigger size.
Listen, there's some things that change over time. My waist is one of them. So I don't get rid of things, including pounds.
Oh, true statement there. True statement.
But really, when we left Rochester and came here, we have no storage here, right? There was no shed, so we bought this little 7x7, Tupperware shed out there that doesn't hold much. And we got this little room in here, but that has the furnace, the hot water heater. We put a couple shelves in there, so we fit some things. And then she just shoved the rest in that closet. So my amplifier I haven't touched my amplifier in a long time. I finally just sold that, traded it for something else. So yeah, I had to get rid of some things. It was tough.
Yeah. We had a 2-car garage in Rochester, so we had a lot.
Yeah.
A lot of the outdoor stuff, if we weren't going to use it, we got rid of it.
This is my first house in a long time that hasn't had a garage. And we said when we bought this house, there's 2 things we have to have: a garage and a fireplace. And what do we have?
Neither. Still waiting.
We got no garage, we got no fireplace.
And we gave up the pool in Rochester, and once again, Kevin's reneging on the promises.
I didn't renege.
There seems to be a pattern.
So we bought this house. We said, we'll put a jacuzzi in. It cost $3,000 to run electric from that side of the house, dig a trench over here to put a jacuzzi in. And I don't even think the jacuzzi cost $3,000. And we're going to run a $3,000 wire. I'm like, we can do it.
Yeah. So lesson is, when you're purchasing a home, ask the questions. Can the electric be run over here?
Because
Because I didn't get a jacuzzi.
we have a finished ceiling. There's a steel beam here, a steel beam there. So you're not just going to fish the wire across here. So you got to dig a trench in the front of the house. And so she didn't get a cruise.
Didn't get a hot
She
tub.
didn't get her jacuzzi.
Getting chipped all around.
She got me.
Oh, well, when you say it like that, I guess I didn't get
Long
chipped.
time and many years to come. So back to downsizing, which I am not downsizing anymore.
No, this is it for us,
Yeah.
hopefully.
Yeah, because we have
like it
everything.
here.
Now all I have is I got my music equipment, which I'm not going to get rid of. I got my granddad's guitar hanging on the wall. I got my guitar. I'll have a couple other guitars over there. I'll never get rid of those.
No.
When I die, I don't even know who I'm going to be able to give those to that's going to play them and enjoy them.
I think the grandkids are all going to be musicals, so that's what we're
Yeah.
banking on. We're banking on a band
Yeah.
of Coopers.
Well, we got Kyson that's going to be either a baseball player, football player, or basketball
Drummer.
player.
No, I'm thinking
Yeah, he might
drums.
be a drummer. He does like playing music.
He likes the drums.
Jackson, we'll figure out.
He's a drummer too, so they might have to fight for that position.
Penny is going to be just an all-around entertainer. She's going to be on Broadway somewhere.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And Presley's going to be a little dancer, and she likes hitting the drums,
Yeah,
playing the keyboards.
and Josie likes it all too.
And Josie just likes it
Josie
all.
and Penny, I think, are going to
Yeah.
be the entertainment.
Yeah. What was that girl band back in the cartoons?
Oh, Josie,
Josie,
and
so-
the Pussycat.
Yeah. So that's going to be Josie and Penny.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think honestly, when we were moving, the one thing we learned, because we weren't in Rochester long, we talked about hiring movers to actually pack us because
Yes.
we were just like, oh God, we can't do this again. We only lived in that home for 6 months and then decided it was too far away from our kids and decided to move back to this area. And the one thing we did right when we got someone to come in and give us a quote on the packing for us, and it was very expensive.
Yeah.
So we just made the decision to every night focus on one room. And I
Yeah.
have to say that was the
That wasn't that
easiest
bad.
move that
Yeah.
that I've ever had. And I've moved a lot more than Kevin has. But
It's because I'm so organized.
I don't think either one of us is organized.
Boxes marked
I wish.
kitchen,
I wish.
bathroom
That's
stuff in
the
them.
one skill I need to work on is organization.
Yeah.
But we did do a really good job of every night. I was still teaching at that time, so it was after school every night. We'd have dinner and then focus on one room. And in no time it was done,
Yeah.
and we were ready to go. And it was honestly the least stressful move I've ever had.
So downsizing and moving it can be stressful, and it's not like you're not getting, like we said, you're not getting rid of your memories, but you're moving into that next phase in life, and your life then is going to be different than it was 10 years ago. You don't need, except for me, I need those clothes that I wore 10 years ago. I mean, if they fit.
Yeah, I feel like stuff is just stuff. Those memories never leave you. So if, one thing you don't want to do, and we've seen it happen, is leave your children with an attic full of stuff to clean out when you pass away. So that's been a hard lesson that we've had to watch people learn.
Yeah. So if you had to give 2 pieces of advice for people that are downsizing, what is it? What's one of them?
Well, I kind of purge every year. I mean, if you're, every Christmas, I feel like it's usually Christmas because I got to drag out the trees and the ornaments and all that stuff. So usually I will go through and kind of, if we have not used it in the last couple of years, it's gone. I don't want it here.
That's most of my stuff.
Most of his shirts, anyway.
No, I wear the same 5
He wears
shirts
the same five
over
shirts
and over
over
and
and
over.
over.
She goes, "What are you going to wear to church?" I'm like, "I don't know, black shirt."
Yeah. And if you are talking about downsizing, the best thing you can do, like I said, is just pack a little bit at a time. Start clearing stuff out a little bit at a time. Start years ahead.
And we have some people that we can also refer to. If you're having a hard time figuring out
What to keep,
what to keep, what to get rid of. We have some people that we can refer to you that can help you, and they'll take the emotions out of it. For them,
they're not emotionally attached to the items,
and they'll help walk you through that, because it can be it's emotional. Just for me getting rid of a light stand that I didn't use, I was like, you just want me to get rid of my life? I mean, it's not my life. It's a light stand. So know what matters, know what's important, and know where that next phase in life is going to take you.
Get rid of the junk.
Get rid of the junk in the trunk. So thanks for listening to this episode 2 on downsizing.
Follow Life on the Back Nine wherever you listen, and share this episode with someone who still has a VCR in storage.
Beta. Make sure to catch us next week on episode 3,
where we talk bodies, Botox, and buying bigger pants or shirts.
I think she's talking to me. So that's it for Life on the Back Nine. If you've laughed, learned, or just felt a little less alone in your midlife madness, share it with a friend. I'm Kevin.
And I'm Danielle. Remember, keep your head down, your humor up, and your mortgage current.
See you next week.
Unless we forget what day it is.